I'm here with the Cosmic Energy deck. I've got my white moonstone with me. Gonna give it a little shuffle and a card pull. Actually, a 6-card pull. We're gonna give a who, what, why, how, where, and when. Oh yes. We have peace. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. Ah, yes. Talking about asking and receiving and being present. When you find a moment that you become present and you're like, wow, this is a great moment. At that moment, I always like to practice acknowledging that moment and asking for more of those moments. And when those more moments come and I find myself not really able to be as present as I once was because life has swept me up, I remember I asked for those and I become available for them again. So it's like a gentle reminder to keep putting me back into the state of always being in peace so that way I can accept things in a peace state. And we have the what? Love. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. Sometimes we think we can only get love in a relationship, but sometimes we can find that we can actually become friends with people and create deep love connections there. You really can, especially when you have emotional beings who are healed, well-rounded, and have exercised the ability to have willpower over their desires and wants and see them as just that and see what desires and wants don't align and they don't act upon those. Very well trained individuals, so to speak, for lack of other terms. The why. Miracles. Miracles are everywhere. Keep the faith. I ask for miracles. I see them. I see them all day long and I acknowledge them all day long. And to be so in miracle all the time can be stimulating. So the how. Grace. Grace is the universe's blessing. Open your heart to receiving it. As you find yourself going through the life changing and being swept into stress and emotions and having miracles come and being in that state versus a stable grace state, which we're unstable beings, so naturally we will float from state to state. Hence, why? Hence is that a universal law that we all must float through emotions and share to keep an equal balance anyways. But to see yourself do that dance and to be gracious and with the imperfections and to keep going, like when a model's on the runway and they stumble and they keep going as if they didn't, they have kind of depicted that that's usually the best way. If you've made a mistake, being like, oh yeah, I just did that, sorry, and then keep going versus making it and acting like you didn't make it and then dealing with not addressing it and then going on like that, right? The having the grace to be accepting of yep, I just was pantsed. Yep, a booger just came out of my nose. Yep, I just succeeded and they didn't. Yep, these things are occurring. Yep, I'm doing it. Yep. So the grace. And I believe we're on the where, but let me double check. So now the where is going to be the light. It says, light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. Yes. To be here, do you think that at this moment, do you think at that moment, she has her cards falling on the floor and she's going, oh, my cards just fell on the floor? No, at that moment, she's at the beach like, ah. But at the beach, you're like, ooh, I just got wet. Ooh, I just got sand in my eye. Ooh, I just got pooped on by a bird. Ooh. But to take all of that gracefully, not to get stuck in that, to maintain like, don't cry over spilt milk attitude. And the when. So the when is going to be friendship. So this will lead to, yeah, when you're really fun to be around during any circumstance, you're like just an all around solid person. Friendship, is definitely probably inevitable. Cherish friendships. They are the harbors for your soul. Now, don't get confused with people that come into your life that you need to teach them something, that maybe they aren't necessarily like this type of friendship. They may not be your next relationship. They may not be your next friend. They may be your next relationship. They may be your next friend. But are they necessarily this friendship, like this best friend energy that's going to complement you and be a good support system and be a like energy that always is light and is graceful and is like you, not like you have to teach them to be like you or be the role model for them to be like you, right? So that's beautiful. I believe we are all evolving, so I believe we are all having increased chances of this occurring. This is what the cards are just keep saying. Like, see how all the miracles keep coming? It's because, like, cosmically, we're all like jumping in, like shooting stars and joining. We all like love, and we all like are collaborating, and we're all balancing, and it's just creating an abundance of miracles. And just like our determination that I'm seeing right now is just creating all these transformations. So, all right, come find me for a reading.